All right, joining us today, Pirate Radio Live. Got that call from the Buffalo Bills. Going to be heading up to rookie mini camp. He is Rahjai Harris. Rahjai, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm great, man. I can't complain, man. I'm blessed and highly favored. How about yourself?
I am doing great and happy for you getting your foot in the door, and hopefully you can do a whole lot with that foot, and we'll talk about that. But so right now, we were wondering what the timeline was like. Tell us where you are currently.
So I report to Buffalo on Thursday, for minicamp, and then I think it's 2 days. I think it usually be 3 days, but I think it's 2 days, and then I fly right back home on Saturday, and then wait for a phone call to come back up
So Thursday is in tomorrow, or Thursday is in next
next
Thursday?
Thursday. Next
Okay.
Thursday, I believe it's the 8th. I believe it's
Okay.
the 8th next Thursday. Yes,
So you
sir.
got a little time to I don't know if celebrates the word, but let this sink in and then get to work next week. Although you're working every day towards your goal, working out and everything. But let's go back to Saturday and what was the end of the draft, Rajay, like? Were you starting to get some calls then, talking to your agent, advisors, family? What was that situation like?
My agent called me after round five, so beginning of round six, and he just told me to be patient. He was on a phone call with a couple different organizations. So I set it out. I waited it out. We had through like a little, not a big cookout, but it was a cookout for me and my family, the immediate family. Um, Everybody had left. I think it was about, I got the phone call like 45 minutes after the draft, something like that. So everybody had left. And I was backing up out my dad parking lot, backing up. And I get down to the stop sign and I get a phone call from my agent. I'm like, oh, babe. I'm like, it's about to happen, So he get on the phone and he sounds sad. He like, Rajay, I've been talking to these organizations. I'm like, why you sound so sad for? I was like, you got some bad news to tell me? Like, what's going on? And then he told me, he was like, man, you got your shot with Buffalo Bills, man. They've been looking at you for a couple months now. They like the guy you is, and man, I tell you, man, I screamed, and I was like, oh my God, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, man. And I told my family, I actually turned the car around because I told you I didn't get that far from my dad, so I turned the car around, and man, I ran in the house, man, and I was like, pops, man, we did it. We did it. And he didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to do, man. And he started crying, man. Him and my stepmom, man. We started celebrating with my little brothers and little sister, man, and girlfriend and daughter, and we were just celebrating, man, and giving God the glory, man. So it's definitely a blessing, man. It's definitely a blessing.
Yeah, and man, we're so happy for you. We hope you can make the most of your opportunity, which we know you will. I talked to Holt Nailers earlier and asked him. I was like, man, I've always said, if Rajay could get the foot in the door and they get to know the kind of person he is, they're going to want to keep him around the organization. And Holton said, absolutely. He said the 2 days next week is all about football, and then if they like you there, then they'll get to know the kind of person you are. So you're going to have to show what you can do physically first, which we've all seen that the last 4+ years at East Carolina. But you certainly understand what this is. You got to go out there and just kind of prove it to more folks like you've done pretty much your entire football life, right?
Yeah, man. They gave me an opportunity, man. They gave me an opportunity, man, for I can provide for my family. And Clip, man. I have a baby girl, man, and I actually have a baby girl on the way, man. She's gonna be here in the next month. So I have
Oh
two
wow.
kids now, man. So everything I do, man, is for my family, man. So I told my agent, man, they gave me an opportunity, and they just don't understand what they done did. You feel what I'm saying, for the whole program, man. So I'm excited to get down there and just show them what I can do.
Well, congratulations on that. First time hearing of that news. And
I appreciate it.
Rajay, I've always heard the like know your why phrase and all that, and I think you do it a lot for your dad and the OG 47, right? But now
Oh
you've
yeah.
got those the two little ones you're gonna have as well, and proving it to yourself too. So you got to have something you're striving for, and you certainly have those things in your life.
Definitely, man. I got it, man. I got a big why. I got a big support system as well, man. It's just pushing me every single day, man. And I'm training my mind, training my mental every day just to be the best version of myself. I can't tweet it if I'm not living it, so it can't be fake. So whatever I tweet and whatever I do, man, it matches. So just trying to be a better version, and the Bills gonna get the best version of me.
Rahjai, yeah, we'll be pulling for you. I won't be pulling for Savone Revel anymore. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm halfway joking.
That's my
But
mom's favorite team, man. That's my mom's favorite team.
he
I
goes
told her,
to
I
the
said, you can't
dang.
be a cowboy no more.
He goes to the dang Cowboy. Hey man, happy for him. That's awesome
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
most definitely, most definitely.
Winston Wright, Dustin Hall, Parker Moore, some of the other guys getting some opportunities. So that's cool to see, man. That shows that
Most
ECU's got a good thing going and got some good individuals coming out of East Carolina. That's awesome to see.
Yes, sir. Most definitely, man. I'm happy for everybody that got a chance and got an opportunity. I'm still looking for some of my other guys, man, to get an opportunity,
Yeah.
man. But I've been talking to them, man, just trying to lead them in the right direction, trying to do what God blessed me with, just to talk to them and motivate them, man, and just make sure their mental health is great.
We were wondering what the heck was going on with Zay Winstead following the draft. Why is nobody looking at this guy? And then all of a sudden a tape goes viral and somebody from the 49ers says, hey, we should look at this guy, and ended up being with him pretty much all year on the practice squad and getting the call up, and now he's doing good things in the UFL. So certainly not the end of the road if your name isn't called now. Got to keep working on it. So.
Definitely, man. That's what I was telling the guys, man. You got to keep working, man, because you just never know when you're going to get the opportunity. And you don't want to get the opportunity and not be ready for it. So just telling the guys, man, to keep the 1% mentality, keep the lion mentality, man, because you just never know.
Rahjai, how about you're still a fan of the game, so as you're watching, wondering about your own situation, you saw Shadur Sanders keep sliding and sliding and sliding. And what was your take on that, man? That was very strange to see him go behind all those other quarterbacks and finally get picked up, the fifth or sixth time the Browns had a chance to pick him.
Yeah, man, I'm not sure about that, man. I thought he was going to go first round. I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought he was going to go first round, first two at least. Uh, I don't know, man. I hope that just lit a fire up on him,
Yeah.
motivate him, man, to go out there and get it, man. I like the way how humble he is and how hungry he is, man. A lot of people look at it as arrogance, but I think he's just humble and hungry, man, and want to be better than his last name. You feel what I'm saying? And his dad done laid the foundation for him and his brothers, but I think he want to just be better, man. But I think a lot of people done misconstrued it. Looking at him as a negative person, man, but I just see a guy that's ready to work.
Well, if he didn't have a chip on his shoulder before, he certainly does now. That's for sure.
I'm trying to tell you.
Rahjai, I had a fun Saturday, and if you weren't doing what you were doing because of the spot you're in life, you'd have probably been at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium
Yeah.
because we saw a lot of former players there. Jaquan McMillan made us a surprise visit. That was pretty cool to see. But they had the spring game, and man, the stars offensively were certainly in that backfield. London Montgomery,
Yeah.
Engelman, Marlon was doing his thing. So that's got to make you proud, Rahjai, that really the biggest eye-opening spots offensively for East Carolina Saturday were running backs.
Yeah, man. Them guys know if I was talking to them right now, I'd tell them they're the horse, man, and they got to They got to do everything. You feel what I'm saying? They got to protect. They got to run the ball. They got to catch the ball. They got to know where the blitz is coming, man. They got to do a lot of things, man. But them the Lions of the whole team, man. They got to have a lion mentality the whole game.
Yeah, it was good to see. Defense looked pretty good out there. There's going to be some question marks on that D line with Eli and Surratt and Big Tay out. So still a long ways to go before we get started, but a pretty good showing by the Pirates over the weekend at the spring game. So Rahjai, day to day for you, is it still working out until you make the trip next week?
Daily, man. Daily deposit, man. You feel me? I don't even feel right sitting in the house too long no more.
That's why we got to cut these interviews short. We got to let Rahjai get back to work. I saw that video
I'm
you
working.
put out, Rahjai. Somebody kept saying buffalo wings. I like that. Buffalo wings.
I seen that. My mom had made a little post, man. I forgot what it said. It says, "We in Buffalo, but we ain't talking no wings," or something like that. Something like that. But we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that going for sure. I like it.
Good deal. Well, good luck, Rahjai. We'll try to track you down sometime next week. I know you're going to be busy, but if we can catch you for 10 or 15, we'll try to do that. So, hey, good luck, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, my guy, man. Tell everybody to say hello.
Yes, sir. Talk to you next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.